new technology stirring controversy in classrooms,
students and teachers grapple with when and if to use it. Sahana is here to tell us more about AI technology at Pepperdine.
Hi everybody, let's give AI a try. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write me a news story about how artificial intelligence is impacting higher education in the coming years. Take a look. AI in overdrive.
I think that it's cool that it can quickly give you something, especially if you're kind of in a time crunch.
From creating essay outlines to writing cover letters and designing images, this year, overwhelmed college students embraced artificial intelligence technology.
It's important to acknowledge that it exists and acknowledge that it's a tool. It's not a bad thing.
ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grammarly are all artificial intelligence platforms that can answer virtually any question asked instantly, and for now, at no cost. For college students, AI platforms are helpful for managing their workload.
The main thing that I find is useful is putting an article into the chat and asking it to summarize it for me, just so I don't need to spend the time reading the whole article.
But some students are rightfully skeptical, given that AI can produce nonsense.
You just want to assume that it's probably credible, but it for sure, it could probably take you to a website that's not credible at all.
That is why Pepperdine librarian Mark Vineyard is encouraging students to use AI tools in combination with vetted sources of information.
I asked ChatGPT for some of the themes on fashion and the Industrial Revolution, and it gave me a lot of good search terms to use. When I put in those terms into JSTOR and EBSCO, I was able to find more articles for the students.
Vineyard believes that in the future, an AI feature will be added to the library's database.
We don't have access to it at this point, but I suspect that some of the databases are going to start incorporating AI.
Other universities across the nation are funding AI teaching initiatives. USC has invested $1 billion into computing research with a focus on AI. In an article, USC President Carol L. Folt says the university wants to create responsible leaders, and therefore digital literacy will be taught across disciplines. An adoption of AI technology is only likely to continue to grow in educational settings. Some Pepperdine students, like Gandhi, would like to see the university be more proactive.
I haven't seen anything specifically come from Pepperdine as an institution about AI.
Gandhi believes that Pepperdine needs clear policy about student use of the platforms.
I think it just needs to be decided on at a university level on if it would be accepted, and if it is accepted, to what level of acceptance you can use it.
For now, professors are able to decide how they will implement AI in the classroom.
Fall of 23 was the first time that we were asked to include an AI statement on our syllabi. So I have one, and we got to kind of pick from a list.
Gandhi says his integrated marketing and communication classes encourage him to use AI.
I think I use it mainly for my major classes, just because again, those professors will push you to use AI and have you use it as a resource because they know it's going to be implemented in our career.
Okay, this story was not actually written by ChatGPT. Although AI has many enticing features, academic researchers note that it falls short in matching many of the things that make up human creativity, like reporting and producing this story. Back to you.
Thank you, Sahana, for that story. I think it's actually really interesting that Pepperdine is choosing to kind of reevaluate that relationship with AI. So many things that we use every day are AI. Spell check is now getting flagged as AI by Turnitin. So I think now is as good a time as ever to really address that.
Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to watch how higher education continues to change and adapt to AI, and even going into the workforce for both of us. I think it'll be interesting. I hope AI doesn't take away our jobs, but we'll see what happens, I guess. So thank you, Nora, for that story.